It is Wednesday night. It's time for Super Geeked Up.
Super Geeked Up.
Hell yeah. All right. My name is Jeff. Thank you so much for joining us. This is your weekly geeky pop culture show. I'm with my co-hosts Nicole and Tanya, and we have some awesome guests we're going to get to in a minute, but we like to kick things off with the Geek Tweet of the Week. Nicole, what is that?
Geek Tweet?
It is robot, obviously. Robot Geek Tweet of the Week.
Sorry, that was weird. I tuned you out for a second. So strange.
Well, that's normal. You're always tuning me out and not paying attention to me.
Oh, you spent a week together at San Diego,
computer.
and now she tunes me out.
My computer tuned me out. I couldn't, because it's time for the Geek Tweet of the Week. Is that what you said? Because I couldn't hear you.
Yes, it is time for the Geek Tweet of the Week. That is what I said.
That is what you said, and I will tell you what it is, because it's a cool one. What literary character would you like to see as a grown-up? Jeff?
By the way, folks, if you're watching live, please tweet us at #SuperGeekedUp, #SGU. We want to hear your answers.
Yes.
So, look, I'm not going to go with the first thing that came to my head because I think everybody was going to say, like, Harry Potter. A lot of people thought that probably, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say that. So I'm going to say, actually, the cute two kids from Jurassic Park. And it's not literature. It's not literary. I know. I went off the thing like you guys do all the time, so I just decided to ignore it and go with movies.
No, they're a book.
Oh, wait, that's right. Jurassic Park is a book. I'm totally okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. What is it? Because it was that guy.
Michael Crichton.
Michael
Crichton. As a book,
Michael
Crichton. I'm totally on board. All right, good.
Okay, you are. You're right. You're good. Michael Crichton.
Anyway, so, we were talking about Jurassic World a couple weeks ago and how I did not like the kids in that one. And I really think the kids in the original one were awesome. So I think it would be cool in the Jurassic World or another one, actually, if they brought those guys back as adults and, they were the protagonists. Like we saw them returning to Jurassic. That would be really cool. That's what I would like to see.
Good idea. Tanya?
Well, I went for the obvious. I went for Harry Potter. Only because I love that universe, and I really want to see him as, an Auror, kicking butt as an adult. I really want to see that.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was like, Luna Lovegood, but actually I had another one that came to my mind too. Ender Wiggins from Ender's Game. I know that there's a couple other books after it, but I only read the first one, and I was in love with the first one, and the movie didn't do it justice, so I want to see Ender Wiggins as how he should be, grown up. That's what I was thinking. What about you, Kyle?
That was almost an Arby's moment.
There's some anger in that one. Yeah, wow, she's worked up.
I like it. Because the book is so good, you guys. The movie that came out, didn't even...
There's 10 books, by the way.
I know, and I only read the first one. I know that I need to read the other ones, but, the first one was so good. I just loved it so much. It just is my favorite book ever.
By the way, folks, on Twitter, Twitter always likes to correct our idiotic things we say.
What I'm talking about.
Kate at Trekkie1000. Hey, Kate. Thank you for watching while you're sick. She says she's sick, so I appreciate that.
Feel better, Kate. Drink some vitamin C.
Or eat it. That's actually good advice.
It is good advice. You should start a blog about how you give out health advice.
So she says Jurassic Park is a book, but there aren't kids in it. I guess that was added for the movie.
Oh, really?
So there we go.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, thanks for giving us that. Yeah, 'cause I never read the book.
Jeff, your answer is now void.
No, it's still okay.
All right.
Okay, what about you guys? What about Shawn? What character do you want to see grown up?
Scout Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh.
Well, isn't the sequel about her as an adult? The one that HarperCollins just released?
Oh.
I'm not going to count that as canon because...
You haven't read that yet?
No, I'm not going to read it because
it was released yesterday, so come on.
Oh, wow. Well,
I'm going to wait until the trilogy is complete.
He's in a special hospital. What's wrong with you?
Kyle, what about you? Who do you want to see?
I want to see a really old Harold and what he's doing with his purple crayon.
Wait, Harold who?
What?
Harold the Purple Crayon.
I don't know his last name. For all I know, he's like Prince. He's only got one name.
That was the book, though. Harold the Purple Crayon. The kid that had the magic crayon that could...
I've never read that.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, this is ringing a bell. He could draw anything and it came to life, didn't it?
An adult or his old man.
He's a middle-aged dude, and he's got a purple dry erase board, and he's trying to work more exciting.
This apparently can create anything. Why is he so boring?
No, it's just a normal crayon. That's the whole point.
No.
It's his imagination, not the tool.
Well, that's cool. That's a good one.
I picture him like in a board office somewhere with a purple dry erase, being like, "How come this doesn't work anymore?"
Yeah,
that's where you're drawing frowny faces everywhere now.
Or he's drawing expense reports in purple.
Right, sadness on his body.
Oh wow! So he's Memento now.
Memento didn't have to write his feelings down.
Oh, that would be like Memento with Never mind. We're done.
I was really hanging on
you keep going. From earlier in the week on Facebook, Carlos said Alice in Wonderland. That would be intriguing to see if she's royally screwed up from Wonderland as an adult.
She's a junkie now.
Or a junkie, either or.
I'll tell you the answers. Go ahead. She's a junkie.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay, got it. Marcia McHale, as a Canadian, I should be able to say this. The Baudelaire siblings.
She's a junkie.
Okay, I don't know who that is. Probably a junkie.
Or Fred Weasley.
Nice.
Junkie.
Anthony Davis says Wesley Crusher. Oh wait, that's just Will Wheaton, so we already see him as an adult.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah. He's probably not a junkie.
No, Will's doing well.
Yeah, he's great. He's in the new show Con Man.
Yes,
he is.
We saw that at Comic-Con.
Well, it's like in the trailer.
And Alexander Martin says, other than Arya Stark, that's the only answer, or maybe River Tam in full bloodlust mode.
Nice. That's a good
one.
one.
An adult though. River is kind of an adult at that point.
She's like in the boundary.
She's like 17, 18, right?
18 is when you become an adult, right?
Okay, she's 17.
Unless she had a bat mitzvah, she might have been Jewish.
I don't know, maybe.
Some live tweets coming in. Kate at Trek 1000 says Jeff's answer does count, so suck it, Shawn.
Wow.
The suck it, Shawn, I added.
I don't think that was a real tweet. I think you made that up, Jeff.
Well, okay, the Jeff's answer does count part is a real tweet. You can look online. There's like evidence of it.
So suck it.
Man.
No, so suck it was my addition to the tweet as I was saying it.
You just can't trust anything this guy
has Jeff
says.
all over it.
Sorry, I thought that was obvious. I don't think Kate's not going to say that. She's nice.
Sure.
And then Honky Tonk Buffalo says, I was going to say Alice from Alice in Wonderland, but Disney took care of that a couple years ago already. Was she adult in that movie?
She was like a teenager.
She was a teenager.
In the second one?
In the
Tim Burton one.
Tara wants to know about Matilda or Calvin.
Ooh, Matilda! Good
They've gotten married.
Yeah. Oh, and thank you,
Calvin,
Amy.
Calvin and Hobbes?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's my favorite comic ever. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
And I want to thank Amy Hoff. Yes, from those siblings are from the Series of Unfortunate Events. Excellent series of books. That's why I recognize them. Like, why do I know this name? That's why. Yeah.
Netflix show, right?
Are they really?
Are they really?
Maybe.
Awesome.
Don't quote me. Don't go quote me.
I'm writing them right now.
No, don't do it.
At Netflix. Hashtag Kyle said. Hashtag don't make Kyle break promises.
Amy Hoff, by the way, is watching from Seoul, Korea live right now. Thank you, Amy, for the Korea Web Fest is over there. That's what she's over there for.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hello.
And she likes it. She used to live there, too.
She did.
And she's there now.
She's there now. And she's moving to LA next month.
Let's just discuss Amy's whole itinerary for the rest of the show.
Where she's going to go around the world.
Well, because I get to hang out with her next month, so I'm excited.
It is exciting. What's also exciting is our guests tonight. They are from the New Adventures of Peter and Wendy.
That's right.
We have co-creator and writer Shawn deLoache and co-creator, and he plays Peter Pan, Kyle Walters. What's up, gentlemen?
Hello.
That was very musical, actually. Hello. I'm wearing one of your shirts, by the way, and it's like my favorite shirt ever.
Let's
Are
see
you
it.
going to stand up?
Let's see it.
She got it, right? You guys give it out the ice cream. Nice.
I wore it around downtown the other day, and someone's like, I live in Neverland, too! And I'm like, you don't know what this is referring to, but thanks!
Junkie.
Junkie, actually, my neighborhood junkie.
That's awesome.
Her neighborhood only has one junkie.
That's special. That's nicer. Canada itself only has one junkie.
Yeah.
There's only one homeless person in Canada.
All right, so Shawn, tell people if they haven't seen it a little bit about Peter and Wendy.
Peter and Wendy is a modern retelling of Jan Barrie's classic Peter Pan, but with Peter and Wendy in their late 20s, early 30s, living in Neverland, Ohio, trying to deal with all the difference of growing up. So it's a rom-com.
Hashtag millennials, hashtag first world problems.
Yeah, they have first world. But Kyle plays...
Hashtag romantic comedy.
It's a rom-com.
Hashtag new girl with fairies.
Kyle's only answering hashtags for us tonight.
Hashtag you bet.
And he's pretty much covered most of what I was going to say as far as the general scope of it. We've done season 1. Season 1 is all up on YouTube, and you can watch the whole thing.
But what about season 2, Shawn?
Well, Kyle, I'm so glad you asked.
I know, right?
Season 2 is now up right now. It's airing.
It's online right now? Happening right now?
Not all of it. We're on episode 11 or 12, something like that. 12. Season 1 was amazing. We got a lot of positive responses. Season 2 was great. We got to add some really awesome people, especially the people in the Geeked Up world, like Percy Dash from Veronica Mars, joined, and Captain Hook.
Jim Beaver
from Supernatural, playing Bobby, has joined as George Darling. Satya I always say his name wrong. Baba. From New Girl and from Scott Pilgrim has joined as Smee.
Cool.
And, Megan Camarino. I say her last name wrong. I'm bad at last names, guys. First names are awesome.
He doesn't do it. Just stick with first names.
But Strawberry 17 from YouTube fame has also joined as Billy Jukes, one of the pirates.
You can be famous on YouTube.
Yeah, that's the thing.
All right, awesome. By the way, Honky Tonk Buffalo just tweeted in, I'm from Ohio. I've never seen Neverland around here.
Look harder.
I'll give you GPS coordinates, never.
Awesome.
Actually, that is my question. As the token Canadian to bunch, is there actually a Neverland, Ohio?
No.
Well, there was something closer because we what did we find? We were trying to find like the area code for Neverland. We were trying to create accounts.
I put a weather widget on the website, and I needed a zip code for it, and I found a Carol Lewis Street.
Oh.
It's not connected to it at all, really.
No, I kind of sworn we found like something Neverland.
Lost Boys Neverland.
Lost Boys Lane. No, nothing.
Wendy Darling Avenue.
I thought we had something, so that story doesn't work anymore.
Sorry for ruining your dreams.
Oh, we have one person who says they know where Neverland is located.
Did you know where it is?
Yeah, I know where Neverland is located. I live near Lum Creek State Park. Lum Creek State Park.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And then you look, and it's the second star, and then you follow that until morning.
I was also pretty sure that there was like a Neverland Lane or something. It was a street name that we found, and that's where we got the address from.
We just walked around until some homeless guy told us where it was.
In Canada. There's only one.
Yeah.
Call back.
All right, so Kyle, tell us a little people about your version of Peter Pan.
Well, he's sort of in between the youthful imagination and the growing up and the old person. I like to think of him as sort of a bridge between the Disney cartoon and Robin Williams and Hook, where he's just struggling with all, what he has to do as far as paying the bills and paying taxes and all that stupid stuff, but he doesn't want to.
I think it's a lot of like what us as self-labeled geeks go through. Like we still love things that technically are labeled, or it's actually changing a lot now. But we're labeled geek and childish for a long time. So things like kids like comic books and toys, Pop Funkos, which I buy a lot of. Pop Funko, I just promoted you, so send me free Pop Funkos. All of them, at least all the Battlestar ones.
Oh good. Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Right? We're on season 4.5 right now. Don't tell me anything.
What?
Yes, Cylon. Okay. But yeah, so it's kind of what we're going.
Don't go on Twitter until you've seen them all.
Yeah, don't.
We're trying to be adults, but also we love things that are still considered so youthful and so childish. But it's also what we do for a living. So it's trying to find a balance there, and that's really what Peter and Wendy is about. It's really about growing up in this new day and age and what that means for everyone. Like we have all the characters are kind of at different phases of growing up. And different.
Well, and the path is different for everybody.
Exactly.
So our series sort of hopes that you will think about it and question your own life.
Yeah. No, question your own life.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Who wrote this? Are you happy? Probably not.
Wow.
So on Twitter, Anthony Davis at Lister's Mate says Paula Rhodes is great as Wendy. So your co-star there. Kyle?
Paula Rhodes is absolutely
She's
brilliant.
great.
She's honestly, she is like a Disney princess. She
Hashtag best Wendy.
literally
Aw.
onset or offset. She's so kind. She's so nice. She's so sweet. She's so funny. She's incredibly talented. We are so lucky to have her. She's so great. We really are. Our entire cast is phenomenal, and we got incredibly lucky.
Awesome. And Paula Rhodes actually said she would like to come on our show, so hopefully you guys, viewers, will see her. In
Paula Rhodes, so the only thing I will tell you about her is she's a liar, so she probably will not come on your show.
Wow.
Super sweet, super awesome, but total liar.
Yeah.
Total liar. Right now.
There, so give out the website, guys. Where can people watch?
NewPeterWendy.com. I think it says it right there.
It's just there. And also on YouTube, if you type in New Peter and Wendy, New Adventures of Peter and Wendy, it'll come up. We also do a Doctor Who review show. There's other things on the show, on that channel as well. You guys.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And you guys
Shawn
won.
really loves everything Stephen Moffat does.
Ha! Watch the review. You'll find out that's not true.
Oh, okay. You guys won for best transmedia at the IWTV, right?
Good. And
Because you guys
best.
do a lot of extra stuff outside of the series, correct? Am I
That is
remembering that
correct.
correctly?
We won
Okay.
for the IWTV Awards. We won Best Transmedia and Best Production Design. Production design is by Katie Most, who hire her for all your things.
Because she's awesome.
She's amazing. And the other one is Emmett Fury, help runs our transmedia. And yeah, we have on the
We have a online newspaper called the KensingtonChronicle.com where John Darling writes editorials.
Wendy does Dear Darlings. Michael
Aw.
does there. So in season 1, all the family works there. Peter does cartoons. He does The Adventures of Pan Solo. We also have everyone has a Twitter account. All the characters have Twitter accounts, and we do side kind of B-plot stories there that you don't need for the main story, but if you want to check them out, you can. And a lot of the fans, before we even finished season 1, had started creating Neverland. They started creating stores and characters that live there. And so we've actually tried to implement some of those in season 2 to kind of honor them, because without them, we don't have anything.
We have a lot of role players who are awesome.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, I think it's always really smart when shows create Twitters for their characters. So Kyle, do you tweet as your character, or does the transmedia peeps do that, if you can reveal that information?
I've got people who do that for me.
He's got people.
He doesn't even choose his own food.
Mm-hmm. Shawn chews it for me.
I do. It's an honor.
Yeah. We have scriptwriters who write the tweets for the characters.
We have a really great transmedia team that brings that whole thing to life. Like I said, we're led by Emmett Fury, who helped lead us to that IWTV award. We have weekly meetings. We work as a team. We try and see what's best. We also try and pay attention to what the fans are liking. Like they've 2 years in a row now, they've thrown a Neverland ball.
Ooh.
We made sure that we attended it both years as all the characters. Along with last year, we actually there was an episode where Peter, spoilers.
Whoa.
Right, everyone, earmuffs if you don't want to know. But basically, in one of the episodes, makes a what do they call it? It's not a treasure map, but it's a
Sorry, what?
scavenger hunt. It makes a scavenger hunt for
yeah.
Wendy in the show. It's something fun for them to do. Around the same time, the fans came up with wanting to have this ball. So we actually incorporated the scavenger hunt leading to Peter asking Wendy to the ball. And we did the ball after we shot everything. So Peter
We took
and Paul got
photos.
together. We made
It was
photos.
cute.
Super adorable, and we led it into the actual ball. And we've been trying to do everything we can to honor the fans and all their hard work in the show, giving them little nods here and there, especially in season 2 now that we have that.
That's awesome.
That's
Whenever
awesome.
my character nods, it's to the fans.
Okay. So Jonathan Robbins on Twitter at the J Robbins, who you probably see.
Not that guy.
I know. We were talking about him before.
Then I have a girlfriend, JR.
Yes, stay off Shawn. He's mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
said,
but-
he asked, did you guys say nudepeterwendy.com?
Don't think that's what they
Yeah, that's a
said.
very different site. Both work, but we say nude, N-E-W.
We weren't getting a themed porn made fast enough, so we went ahead and just did it.
Tell your friends.
It's unfortunately getting more hits, so...
Oh my goodness, you guys.
The internet is for naked people.
And cats.
And cats.
And what are those
Naked
cats
people.
wearing?
Nothing.
Sometimes hats.
That's still naked.
They're
Sometimes
playing
the
you.
porn people have hats on.
Also true. Mhm.
And mustaches.
And
And
mustache.
mustaches.
All right, so keep tweeting us, folks, at Super Geeked Up, hashtag SGU.
Everyone except for Jonathan Robbins.
Oh.
Wasn't hashtag earlier? Hashtag Jonathan Robbins.
Knock it off.
Jonathan
Jonathan
Robbins.
Hashtag Jonathan Robbins. stupid
Knock
face.
it off. Or Kyle starting a new one.
All right, so we're gonna come up a little later. We're gonna have a huge San Diego Comic-Con recap.
Awesome.
Nicole and I were there. Kyle, I know because we actually saw him there.
Yes, we did.
And Jonathan Jonathan Robbins will come on to talk as well. So we're gonna talk a lot of stuff, a lot of stories, all that good stuff. We're gonna play a new game, Not So Secret Identity. First time we're debuting that on our show. And but first, Nicole and Tanya, we have another game to do, right?
Yes, we do.
We do. This is
Tanya.
one of our classic games, which actually it's so classic. I haven't even played it yet in my year of being on the show.
So young.
Classic.
So classic. It's Name That Geeky Character or Show, where Nicole and I, as game masters, we are going to give descriptions, and we'll divide everyone into teams, and they have to say what character or show we are describing.
Are we going one at a time, or are we just shouting it out?
We're going to divide you into teams. Yeah,
Copy.
but the team can shout it out.
Copy.
Make sense? Cool. So for the first team, we have Jeff and Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, Shawn, you're going to switch out with Nicole and I. So when one of us is giving the hints, the other person will be on the team.
Got it.
Make sense?
By the way, on Twitter, at ListersMate says, Shawn makes me think of James Franco.
Oh.
Cheers.
I think Jeff made that one up too.
No,
I'm
you
actually
would
making up all the tweets tonight. Yeah.
Well, they're kind of running with the whole nude thing right now online. So, you know.
Oh.
See, I told you that's what people like online.
Clean
Naked
up.
things.
Yeah.
Clean up. Wear clothes. You don't have to wear just at least socks.
Just
You
wear
feet get cold.
just wear tops. That's all you need when you're
I
online.
think socks or shoes because feet get hurt pretty easily.
No, he's talking in the current thing because you can only see from, like this part of you. So you can wear
Yeah,
nothing.
this shirt actually ends here. It's just midriff after that.
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to go first? What team do you want to go first?
I'll let
Twitter
Jeff and
is
Kyle
weird.
go because I'm not worried.
Look at this guy. Jeez.
Look at this guy. I'm
Okay.
James Franco.
Great job hosting the Oscars.
Thanks.
Oh.
Hey, did you get invited to the Oscars? No.
There's
Alright.
so many smackdowns happening on this episode. It's amazing. Okay, so Nicole, do you want me to give hints first, or do you want to do it?
What's the time frame for answering, by the way?
Forever.
Reasonable. Like if you're going on for like 10 minutes, we're gonna cut you off. Like
Okay,
it's
so I have
gonna-
9 minutes.
Wait. Aren't you giving
9
us?
seconds.
Aren't you giving us a whole bunch in a row? No. Oh, we're
Yeah,
doing
we
a
can
one. We're doing a one at a time. Is that what we're doing?
we can do one whole bunch in a row.
Okay.
I don't understand what just happened right now. I got confused.
Nicole, are you still like tired from San Diego?
Maybe a little bit.
So was your chicken pasta just straight vodka?
No, there was no alcohol in there.
It was chicken in the vodka. I get it. It's cool.
Oh my goodness.
Or what do
Okay.
you want to do? You want to do 5 at a time or something? Does that work?
Yeah. So do 5 at a time.
Okay, so you're gonna do 5, and then
All
the
right.
next
So
one
Kyle, you and me, we're gonna get 5 characters or show descriptions.
Put
And
the
we're
phone
gonna have
down.
to guess what they
No
are.
Googling.
Yeah. Yeah. So no Googling and no like checking on Twitter. So
All right, Siri,
if
you're
you get one, I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Here we go.
Peter? Okay. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. Cool.
sorry, Jeff.
They aren't that hard.
We're gonna do it.
I'm a skeptical redhead and a trained medical doctor. My partner wants to
Scully.
believe that
Doctor Who.
I love pink, tea cozies, kittens, and teaching students lessons with cruel and unusual magical punishments.
Oh, fucking hell. That girl, the woman from Harry Potter, the one?
I need a name.
Umbridge, Dolores Umbridge.
Yeah, right. Two brothers hunt demons and mythological creatures across the United States. It's the family business after all.
Supernatural?
Yeah. Blind or not, I have a strict will not kill code.
Matt Murdock.
As immigration officers and regulators for all things aliens to Earth, we're the best kept secret in the universe.
Men in Black.
Men in Black.
There you go. You got all 5.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Good job.
All right, nicely done.
Here we go.
Boom, boom, boom.
Nice. So I just really got confused about how this game was played, so I'm just gonna be making up the descriptions right on the spot for you guys because I just got confused. So this is for Tanya.
By the way, folks, play along at home. You can guess along at @SuperGeeked Up #SGU.
Okay. I don't know where to start.
This
Okay.
is Shawn and Tanya, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is like a collection of characters, like Bugs Bunny, Elmo Fudd. Okay. So this guy, he's like 30s-ish. He's a nanny, and there's like a really cool theme song.
In charge?
Yeah, you got it. Okay.
He was like 8.
Lucky guess.
Keep going.
Okay, so this is there's like after the zombie apocalypse, and a team basically has to fight for survival, and there's like a sheriff, and there's like
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. I was just like, which team?
Okay.
Right. I didn't know they were a team. They have jerseys.
So this guy gets struck by lightning and turns into a superhero.
Flash.
What's his name?
Barry Allen.
Okay.
Wally West.
Right.
Eric.
Boom!
Where are we going?
Oh!
Bart, where are we going?
No, you got it. It was Barry Allen. Okay. Last one.
Shut up, I got it, Barry.
Basically, Mario and Luigi have to save this beautiful girl. She has a crown. Yeah.
Like I just call it princess. I don't have a full name.
What was the nanny one?
Charles
in Charge.
Oh, I love that show.
I love that show.
And on nights, Charles in charge of our wrongs and our rights.
Yeah, I used to love that.
Scott Baio? I do, Scott Baio. I have not forgotten you.
Neither have I. All right, so Kate on Twitter says, Nicole is so cute. There's just to share that random tweet.
Thanks, Kate.
All right, so now it's back to Kyle and me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm giving the
Yeah,
quiz
do you want to
then.
switch to you giving, and then okay, go. Okay.
Okay, here we go. This guy is crazy. He's a Batman villain.
Joker.
Okay.
Joker. Okay.
So this is great because there's Finn and there's Jake, and Finn tries
Adventure
to.
Time.
Okay. Did I do that?
Urkel, Family Matters, Steve Urkel.
Okay. Okay. So Tim the Toolman Taylor is on this show.
Oh, Tool Time.
Well, you got
Home Improvement.
Yes. Okay.
Al Borland, the guy, the neighbor.
You got it. You already got it.
Dead,
Okay.
Oh.
Kevin Sorbo.
Hercules.
There you go.
That's all you had to say.
That's all. That's all the description.
All right, we got them all?
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
you
that
got
all of
them
them?
all.
Nice.
All right, so Nicole, you're on Sean's team now.
Okay.
A game, Nicole.
All right.
Good.
I have a brilliant mind and enjoy solving mysteries. Oh, and I'm not a psychopath. I'm a highly functioning sociopath.
Sherlock.
Mm-hmm. I save the world a lot while hunting vampires in between my high school classes.
Why the Vampire Slayer?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
A group of mutated turtle warriors emerge from the shadows to protect their home.
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Turtles before Michael Bay.
Yeah. Originally from New Orleans, I'm now the commanding officer of a deep space station. I have a son named Jake.
Oh man, we've talked about this.
Nice.
Disco?
Yes. A vampire, werewolf, and ghost become roommates in London. As they deal with the challenges of being supernatural, their desire to be human again bonds them.
Almost Human.
Wrong.
Being Human.
What was it?
Being Human.
There you go.
See, I've never seen that show.
It's a great show. Great show. Yeah, that's it.
Well, good job.
All right, so that's it. It was a tie.
It's a tie.
I think we
Tie.
should win because he got the last one wrong, though.
I might say 9.5 because he had to adjust. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even though you said be a human in the
Wait,
description,
no,
like you
but
basically
you
gave
like
him
five-
title.
Yeah.
Flashing. No.
What was that?
What?
Jeff and Kyle would say the same answer, and Kyle would you say the wrong one at the same time.
No, I actually knew it was being human as soon as she said werewolf, vampire, whatever, the ghost, or whatever the hell the other one is.
Yeah. And the BBC version of that is like the best version of that.
BBC version.
I've only seen the American, so actually I would like to see the BBC version.
Way better.
Hey, so Timekeeper Show on Twitter got being human. He just tweeted in. Very good.
Mm-hmm. And Buffy, which is Joss Whedon's favorite character.
By the way, he actually just said that at San Diego Comic-Con. He was asked that question. He said his answer would change like every day, but Buffy was his answer then.
Yeah. I love that article. I read it. I was like, oh.
I have Buffy and Spike Pop Funkos down there.
What? Why aren't they more
let's see
prominently
'em.
featured?
Get them up. Where are they?
Oh, Kyle. Buffy and Spike, please. Down there, bottom row.
Wait, is that a crossbow you have back there?
Yeah. You never
Amazing.
know.
Oh my gosh.
You never know when zombies are going to attack.
Oh.
Special one with the spike face given to me by Loot Crate.
Oh.
Crate. There's Buffy.
Aw.
Does she have a steak?
No.
So, I know, so on the podcast, you can't see any of that, folks, but go watch it on YouTube, and then you can.
Can't watch the kissing. They all like nude stuff, but they can't watch two plastic things kiss.
No, if you're listening to the podcast, see how a podcast works is it's only audio, so they're not seeing
Lies.
visuals.
Government lies.
All right, so there we go. That was Name That Geeky Character Show. Plenty of more show coming up. A lot of San Diego Comic-Con talk. Another game, Not So Secret Identity. We're going to take, though, a quick commercial break. If you're watching on YouTube, that is, you're going to see a quick commercial here, and we'll be back.
Wait.
What? No, not taking a commercial? We can't do that? What's happening?
Wait, don't you want Jonathan to come on?
Oh, yeah,
not,
should we
not,
work on
not really, but fine. Jonathan Robbins, you can join the show now.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Now, thank you. Now we're going to take a quick commercial break. See you back in a second.
Welcome back for commercial break! You're here with Super Geeked Up and the creators of New Adventures of Peter and Wendy.
That was one good commercial, guys.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We support commercials.
And we also support our really awesome sponsor, Jeff. You want to take it away?
Oh, do I ever?
Outgone.
This episode of Super Geeked Up is brought to you by Trek Fan, the world's fastest growing Star Trek fan club. For SGU viewers in the United States, all new Trek Fan members will receive a cool Trek gift in the mail. Trek Fan membership is always free. Join the adventure at trekfan.org.
Yes.
There you
I
go.
was always more of a Star Trek fan than a Star Wars fan.
Well, then Trek Fan is for you.
Mm-hmm.
But which Trek are you?
Next Generation.
Everyone's
Next
next
Generation.
generation. After Next Generation.
Don't say that like it's not like also I'm not special or important. Because everyone like,
You're
Well,
not.
no, it's we all agree. But what's your next one? Because that's what defines you as.
Oh.
Yes, Voyager in your face, Joe.
No, boo on that.
Space Nine.
that was boring.
DS9, yeah.
Boring.
Word.
Space is boring.
Word.
Yeah. Because my face
Nope,
looks like 9.
That's
That's
when
why
there
it's
is.
boring.
You look like a Ferengi?
I look like a wormhole.
You look like a wormhole. What does that even mean?
No comment.
Jonathan's pretending like he's not here.
Yeah, no, he's just like, oh.
Here is
do the
Jonathan
same
Robbins. Hello, sir.
Jonathan!
He looks all squishy faced.
I like. I do look all squishy. I don't know what happened with that.
You're
I
wearing
like
like a
how you had to
collared.
come on before the commercial. Like I would come on through the commercial.
Yeah.
What are all those? You have a lot of trophies and boobs in the background, Jonathan.
Yeah, he likes to show off all of his awards. This is why
There's a
we
boob
just
up
get
there.
mad at Jonathan Robbins.
And my boobs. This hasn't made it to the trophy shelf just yet.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Robbins. I have a nameplate from Comic Con.
How'd you win that?
It's actually really cool, I have to
It's
say.
really cool.
It is. Well, Nicole and I have one too, yeah, so he's not the only one.
Let's just say the next time we play
Oh,
the game,
yeah,
your face it
yeah.
might go missing, and I might scratch out Jonathan Robbins and write Tanya Dots.
I may or may not have some presents for you, Tanya.
Yeah, we have their
It'd be
gifts.
funny if the answer was may not. I don't.
How terrible would that be? Like, and I do not actually.
No, I may or may not have presents for all of you as well.
You're just like witness me visually like crumble. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and you'll be getting.
One almost squish. What the heck?
Yeah, your aspect ratio is all messed up.
That's right. Anyway, Jonathan Robbins has been on our show many times. Creator of Clutch, director of Asset, one of the stars of Out with Dad, man of many talents. All right, so there you go. So he came on to join us to talk about. Oh wait, Tanya, do we have a website comment of the week, or is that just in there like as usual?
We do actually. Yes, we do. So I guess it was during San Diego Comic-Con they announced the standalone Han Solo film. So the internet is abuzz with who they're going to cast. So we just posted a little article about that. There's some favorites like Aaron Paul, but Deepu suggested that based on recent genre history, I think the only two choices allowed by law are Chris Pratt or Chris Pine. So that is website coming to me because it's actually probably true.
There was an article that said Tom Selleck, which is kind of funny. Original Han Solo, right?
No, this is supposed to be the young, not the even older.
What about Shia LaBeouf?
I'm looking for Aaron Paul. Aaron Paul, I think, would be very intriguing.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I supposedly the Star Wars Instagram account started following him, so now they're all thinking that's like the favorite. He's like the favorite.
I don't even know who Aaron Paul is. Who is that?
Breaking Bad, the guy who played Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, okay.
How about Matthew Carver?
I don't like that casting.
Matthew Carver could do it.
Matthew Carver would love that role. Let's start a Twitter campaign. Matthew Carver for Han Solo.
Okay. Word.
Totally will work. Absolutely.
It worked about as much as we got Kevin Smith on Super Geeked Up with our Twitter campaign. It's gonna go about.
Anything is possible, people. Anything's possible.
They'll want to try harder the next time.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you, Deepu, for that comment. Folks, please do go to our website, supergeekedup.com. Go to the Interact page. We post news every day, and you could be the comment of the week, which doesn't really get you anything except to be read on air, and we love you. So that's something.
But we do respond to all the comments and stuff usually.
That's true.
We
and you make us happy.
You make us happy. Yeah.
All right, I guess it's time to talk about San Diego Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
That little thing.
San Diego Comic-Con!
What was that?
I got confused for a second.
It was so awesome.
Okay, so who wants to start? Someone.
I don't know. Well, hey,
Okay.
Shawn, you were on like a ton of panels there, right?
I was more there for emotional support.
All right, hang on, dude. On the email, you said, I didn't make it, but I'm going to concoct amazing stories of it because I'm a storyteller, and then you fucking didn't do anything.
Wow, you just threw him under the bus in like
I literally
3
was about
seconds?
to start telling stories, and now you told everyone that they're fake.
Wow.
I was going to talk about jumping in the bouncy balls with Benedict Cumberbatch and helping Joss Whedon realize his real gift.
And how Harrison Ford didn't really show up, that was you in a wig.
So what was Joss Whedon's real gift? Because now you need to go full out.
Oh,
What?
there's a bunch of stuff.
You're
No, wait,
inspiring me. I am Joss Whedon's real gift to the world.
Wow.
Okay.
No ego there, guys. He said it himself, and then like angels came down and said it too. So it's just a thing.
Shawn, I thought you were great on stage when you came out and asked Stan Lee for a rematch on the arm wrestle. That was really well done.
I actually did arm wrestle Stan Lee. That is actually 100% true. I actually have a picture of it. I arm wrestled Stan Lee about 2 months ago.
I really liked when you Kanye West that person. That was funny.
I mean, he wanted to step to me, and so I explained to him that fish are cool.
I think we should just like Photoshop Shawn into every like big event that happened at San Diego.
Like a Forrest Gump thing? I'd like that.
That'd be amazing.
No, I was supposed to be down there, but I had to work for deadlines. That's the life of a writer.
Well, that's sad.
Hey, it pays the bills.
Yeah.
That's true. But I wouldn't know because I don't have a writing job, so.
Oh, I thought you like I don't have any bills.
So
I need to think because in Canada they don't have bills. They just give you guys money every day. It's like, oh, welcome to the end of the month. Here's money. Welcome to Canada.
I think it's the other way around. I'm pretty sure we're taxed way more than you guys are. So our
they
free
really are.
healthcare is.
Tickled more, then yeah, you guys get tickled more.
Oh, you
than
get tickled
us.
in Canada? That's nice.
I'm sick of this.
Oh, I won't be tickled. Don't touch me. But I want.
If you knew the neighborhoods that Jonathan and I live in, that's just a disturbing image of getting tickles as you walk around.
By your prime minister or king. What do you guys have?
Prime Minister, but technically also a queen if you really want to get into it. But we've already discussed this. If you watched last week's show, I actually got into how Canada is governed a little bit, so...
Yeah, we don't need to hear any more about that. All right.
Tanya,
No, you don't have to
with your husband Jeff, by any chance?
What?
Did you just confuse me with Jeff?
Did I say Jeff? No, I said Jonathan.
The neighborhood that Jonathan and I live in.
The neighborhoods that Jonathan and I live in. Neighborhoods.
No, she means you live in a bad neighborhood too, is what she
I live in a good neighborhood. It's great.
I'm sorry. I know the neighborhood that you live in. It's also sometimes sketchy.
All right.
One person
Anyway.
shot. One.
One person.
That's like nothing.
You got back from somewhere and you're like, oh yeah, there was 2 gun-related incidents in my neighborhood this week.
Okay, yeah, there was 2, but the second one didn't die.
Oh, well then okay.
We are smashing so many Canadian stereotypes right now.
All right. Hey, let's go back to Comic-Con.
Comic-Con.
So, by the way, Amy Hoff on Twitter says, this is what I'm here for this week. Geeks freaking out about stuff is fun to watch. Yes, that is what we'll be doing, Amy. Very good.
Oh my God, she tweeted at us. This is amazing.
Freak out.
Okay, very good. I think she was freaking out about Comic-Con stuff, but that was good too. Freaking out about anything is cool, I think.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I take it all back.
I enjoyed the
freaking
freaking out.
leaked trailers. I watched all those.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, you didn't. Well, anyway. Mm-hmm.
What?
What was that?
Nothing. I was just gonna say, well, you didn't see the Deadpool one because they didn't officially release it. So.
Well, Shawn has waves though.
I watched the leaked footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's definitely
I
not.
think they ended up releasing it because it was leaked. I think
They released a Suicide Squad one, but I haven't found the Deadpool, the official Deadpool one.
Oh, I thought they ended up releasing it to be like, all right, it's out there. I could
find
be
it.
wrong.
Maybe.
It's always. I mean, I feel like nowadays it's always gonna like after Comic-Con they just release it because it's always gonna be leaked.
A lot of people did start doing that. They started releasing it immediately after it just to get it out there. Their studios.
Get out there. It's always gonna be leaked. So at least get the higher quality one out.
Deadpool likes it when stuff gets leaked.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
That's true,
that's
he
fine.
does.
But it's just the high quality footage that we saw was like really good.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk more about that in a second. Let me. Tara says, "What an awesome idea to Periscope your SDCC webcast." So just let's talk briefly, real quick about that. And we did do Super Geeked Up as an offsite event at Comic-Con at Villainous Lair Comics and Gaming.
Such a cool place.
First off, huge shout out to Chris, Sarah, and everybody at Villainous Lair. They're a really awesome, super awesome host. It's a huge store, awesome store. Anyway, actually, Tara did actually send me a message saying recommending we should do that. So thank you, Tara.
Oh, cool.
And we did Periscope it our first time, and I guess it worked. So people were watching it, so that was good.
Yeah, we were having. I mean, we first tried periscoping like as we were going into Comic-Con, like to get our badges. And I remember Timekeeper was like, that was like horrible. It was like failure because we just like didn't know what we were doing. But then I think we sort of got the hang of it by the day that we did our offsite event. I hope.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks to Jonathan, Nicole, and I hosted it. Thanks to everyone who came out. It's a super fun time. We had awesome prizes there, which is really cool. And Nicole was dressed in costume actually, which was exciting.
Nicole, who are you?
Well, I don't know.
We haven't seen photos yet.
Oh, I have one. Okay. Well, I was Spoiler.
You don't know what you were dressed up as?
Okay. No, I do know. I was Spoiler. She's in the Batman mythos. But the problem was everybody thought it was Raven from Teen Titans because.
Did you have the mask on?
No, I didn't have a mask on because I didn't.
Well, that's why I thought you were Raven. It's the same
I know.
concept with a mask on.
I know, but I didn't have purple hair, and I didn't have a red brooch, and I didn't have a gold belt, and I was wearing
They
pants.
thought you were like the lazy Raven.
I know. Everyone's like, Raven, right? I was like, what am I, lazy? No, I'm not Raven.
Like those 80s Halloween costumes that just like say the name of it, like Alf. Like, yeah, that's what I am now. The brown shirt and I'm Alf.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
okay. Now I know what to do for next time. Ah! That's funny.
But no, but you know what? She did a really great job. I thought the costume rocked, and we do have some pictures we'll share.
Did you know a spoiler?
After many
love interest. She also had a baby.
I knew it. Well, I knew before we went there what she was going to dress as.
No, it wasn't.
And actually, you know what? One person at the convention actually knew who I was. They walked up to me and said, "Are you Spoiler?" And I was like, "Thank you." But everyone else thought it was Raven.
So you didn't even say yes or no. You just said thank you.
I said,
That person is wondering still.
They're like, why are you so mean to me?
I said thank you. Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, this is what she responds to anything. Like, Nicole, do you want to go grab something to eat? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's classy.
Nicole, what should we do at Super Geeked Up this week? Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a little not true, but it's okay.
I'm getting my computer's power plug. Everyone,
Thank you.
stay there.
All right, so at Dezel says, oh, look, I can actually watch today. That's nice. He's from Australia. He hasn't been able to watch in a while, so Dezel's good to have you back.
Woohoo!
And at Trekkie1000, I'm glad I'm saying this when Shawn is gone because he doesn't need his ego any more bigger than it is. Kate says, Shawn and Kyle are some of the best guests ever.
I'm back.
Oh, yeah, we're good guests.
My ego feels so good.
You hear that?
So what were some of your favorite Comic-Con moments, guys? Stories. I need stories. I'm living vicariously through
Yeah,
them.
okay, real quick. Honky Dog Buffalo says, Stephanie Brown, yes, I knew I liked you, to Nicole. There you go. There's a spoiler fan.
Woohoo!
Okay, yeah, so Kyle, what was your favorite moments from Comic-Con?
Okay, so there were you know how there are lots of guerrilla marketing campaigns that happen?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, yeah.
There was this one called #ThankYouKarellin, and I could not tell you how Karellin is spelled. I could not tell you what show it is for or what channel it is for, this guerrilla marketing campaign. But what happened was these futuristic sci-fi cult members would go around and buy things for people. And then right afterwards, these guerrilla rioters would be like, "Down with Karellin. She's into socialism or something." Don't she's the benevolent leader. Don't follow her. But so my group and I, we were sitting at a Greek restaurant, and the followers of Karellin came up to us and said, "Karellin has just purchased your lunch. You're welcome." And so we were pretty excited, and then
seriously purchase your lunch?
And then and then the Greek the large Greek restaurant owner came over and he was like, "So Karellin has just purchased your lunch. Would you like anything else? Some Dom Perignon, perhaps?" So we ordered some Dom, some DP, and then we also ordered some $55 glass Scotch.
That's crazy.
I found out that I like the 18-year-old McKellen better than the rare cask McKellen. So thank you, Karellin.
So they paid for all of
I want to know who
it?
these people were. That's amazing.
Yeah. So they paid for that, or the restaurant paid for it. We did not.
Wow.
That is awesome, man.
So that was pretty cool.
That's really cool, man. That didn't happen to us.
But I don't know what show it's for. I'd watch it, but I don't know what show it's for.
Well, just, I guess, #Karellin and find out.
My dog is here now.
Aww.
His name is Ewok.
Really?
Oh, all right, nice. That's awesome.
So cute.
Ah!
I need more San Diego. Tell me, honestly.
Okay.
That was my fun story. Top that.
Yeah.
Well.
I don't think we can top that, actually. That's really good.
Can I tell you some of my favorite
They texted
things?
me about that as I was working.
Yeah, that was the day Shawn was supposed to be with us.
Oh.
He missed out. Oh.
I
Oh,
can
yes.
tell you
Nicole, what are some of your favorite?
Well, first of all, the web series panel was so cool. I was really nervous about it because I didn't know what was gonna happen, and it was really fun. And Kyle was there. Just a lot of fun people were there in the audience supporting, and then I actually got to meet someone who is loves Power Rangers too, so that was really cool. And they're like, yeah, so there's Morphing Con in Pasadena or whatever it is. And I was like, okay, now I just got to figure out where this is, how to get there. It's really exciting. And then also our offsite event was just so fun, and the comic shop was great, and they gave us Love Letter. We got the free game, and it was Batman edition. And then I think
I just played it last night. Great fun.
Oh,
I've been trying
damn
to
you!
play
I want to play it.
No, I'll
Oh,
let
it's
you,
so-
Jonathan. Nicole was talking.
Wow.
It's okay.
Wait, it's Batman edition of Love Letter?
Yeah.
It's really
It's all
cool.
it's all Arkham Asylum villains.
Yeah, it's all Arkham
That's
Asylum.
Cool.
Nice.
It's really neat. And then, that leads me to my next favorite thing, I guess, is basically it was at the whole it's Warner Brothers, right? Because
Warner
they
Brothers.
did Suicide Squad. Okay, that was just so amazing. I was so excited for that, and everything was really fun. I think Hall H was great. I kind of just wish I spent more time at like smaller panels and stuff, but that was great. And then also the Con Man panel was so cool, and they talked about web series, and Chris Hardwick was amazing. Those are some of my favorite things.
I really enjoyed standing in line for the Ash versus the Evil Dead panel and then not getting in.
Oh God,
you know
that's
what?
the worst,
I
right?
stood in line for the Vikings panel and I didn't get in, and I was like, why are there so many? I was waited like an hour for the Vikings panel, didn't get in, but then I got into the Sense8 panel, which was right after that, but I had to wait like 2 hours. I'm like, come on.
I had a foam chainsaw and everything.
Oh man,
I'm sorry, but that trailer looks hilarious and awesome.
I'm excited.
Like, I can't wait for that series. That's gonna be really cool. Side note, not related to Comic-Con. Anthony Davis is wondering where your dog is, Jonathan Robbins.
Oh, he just got home. He's sleeping.
Just got home from work? Like,
Yeah.
where was he?
He just stays at home.
Fucking dog, Shawn.
Oh, yes, to work.
Yeah.
He just got home.
Puts his little doggy briefcase down and collapses on the couch with a drink. Oh, it's a long day, guys.
He was away at the
Can I talk
cottage.
about
while we were
my favorite STC moments that I wasn't there but I read about?
Yeah.
sure.
I really loved at the Supernatural panel that they all held up candles for Jared Padalecki. His movement about like dealing with depression, I thought that was really cool.
Aww.
I liked how Gambit walked Stan Lee off of the stage.
Right, Channing
Yeah.
Tatum? Be better. You can't be. Just be Channing Tatum.
Everyone else was just hugging each other, and then, Channing was like a human being.
Stan, you guys all met Stan?
No, of course, no.
Jonathan's dog has.
The way he says it, like, yeah, you guys want to stand, right? It's
No, okay.
a common thing.
Oh yeah, we're BFF. We go for drinks every Thursday.
Stan's consulting on a new project I'm doing. He's super sweet. He's like the nicest guy.
Are you serious right now? Are you just making this up? Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
That's all I can say about the project. So stay
You can't even
tuned.
say the name of it?
No.
Oh wow.
Well,
But
see,
Stan-
now we just want to know. That was
Can you
just
say the
me.
acronym?
I don't want to say the acronym.
I want to.
No. I can't say that. But yeah, but he's actually like, he was so nice and so like, it was a dream come true to meet him, and he was everything you think of. He's literally so kind and so funny and so smart. The first thing I met him, he goes, listen, I'm old. You're gonna have to yell at me. I was like, what? He goes, won't be able to do it unless you yell at me. So yell at me. And I was like, this is so weird. Trying to yell nice things.
Aww.
He and Shawn are dating now.
We're not serious. There's no ring on this finger. Brian K. Vaughan.
You guys are crazy.
All right, so that's more Comic-Con stuff. I want to talk about some more specific things we did there. First off, though, let me show you guys, at least if you're watching the video version, I got this awesome bomber Harley Quinn. This is my favorite purchase from Comic-Con.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, yeah, sweet, sick, right?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Love that. All right, so the web series panel was awesome. I moderated it, and I'm so thrilled with the panelists we had. We had Jonathan, Nicole, Joanna Sotomura, Christine Lakin, Vanessa Verduga. Such a fun time. And awesome audience too. Thank you, Kyle, for coming out for that.
Yeah, I was there.
Did you have a good crowd? Like, was it a good size?
Yeah, it was pretty good. But
Nice.
but also there were tons of questions. That was really good, and they were energetic. So that's what I really liked. And somebody asked about like I think what projects you really wanted to do or something, and Nicole says, "I just want to do something where I can do a lot of spin kicks."
Oh my god.
But everybody loved that. That was like the best answer.
Nicole, do you do martial arts?
No, but I really want to. That's the thing. Is like I don't know how, but I have a dream, like a desire to.
Do any of you guys do martial arts?
I used to, yeah.
What'd you do?
Karate.
I took
I
some
have a
kung
black
fu
belt in,
classes, but I
Shaolin
don't
Kung
do it.
Fu, and I've done Wing Chun Kung Fu and Filipino stick fighting and things like that.
Yeah, and the
That's,
No.
I think, racist.
Oh, it probably is.
I once had a class from Billy Blanks. We should all get together and do like, former karate student fighting.
My 3 kung fu
Watching
classes.
movies. Yeah, let's do that.
That's awesome.
Specifically Karate Kid 3.
All right, so
Okay, so SDCC, what are the
wait,
coolest
hang on,
Star Wars
I want
aside-
to keep Star Wars for the end, okay, though?
Yes. one of the coolest experiences for me was the Con Man panel. And I was expecting to like it because it was Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk, who I'm a big fan of Firefly, so I was expecting to like it. But the panel exceeded all expectations. For starters, Chris Hardwick pointed out that it was the first web series panel in Hall H. The fact that web series have come so far that they would have a Hall H panel with 6,500 cheering fans, incredible. And he made it really inspirational about making your own stuff and the power of web series and how you don't even need money. And then Alan Tudyk said, yes, but it helps. And, you know, the reality, but also the inspiration of it all. It was so great. And the panel ended, and everyone was there. Felicia Day was there, Will Wheaton, Seth Green, Tricia Helfer, Casper Van Dien. It was like a who's who of
I love Tricia
icons. So awesome. And then it ended with an onstage proposal from the makeup artist proposed to his boyfriend, the editor.
Effects, I think.
Visual effects. Yeah.
It was so great, and they talked about how, you know, just a few weeks earlier in Texas, they're from Texas, and they could never have legally gotten married there, and now they can. And 6,500 people jumped to a standing ovation, and it was so empowering to feel that positive energy towards them. And it just, you know, he got down on one knee and handed him the ring, and Felicia Day was just bawling, and it was such a great, unexpected moment.
It was amazing. I was crying.
Did he say yes?
Yeah, he said, no, he said thank you, actually.
Thank you.
Call back. That's a comedy gold, people. We have to do that 2 more times.
But he did say yes. It was awesome. It was an amazing moment.
Did he go to Jared?
Oh, they made a joke about that, I think. Didn't they make a joke about that?
It's like I was there, guys. Am I right?
Yeah.
Amy Hoff just asked an interesting question about that panel. She's like, do you think it would have been as well attended if it didn't have such a large amount of famous people in it? Here's my thought on that. I think having famous people involved in such a high-profile project that is a web series can only be good news for the rest of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Something I said in the web series panel I'll repeat here, which is that when the tide rises, all of the boats go up. And that was exactly what was happening in that panel. I mean, 6,500 people heard the term web series and are familiar with the concept, and maybe half of them didn't know what a web series was prior to that.
Actually, you know, so I was there, and then I was shooting the panel for our friends at Movie Maniacs, and the other media people, because it was right before that, I can't remember the panel, but it was a big one, and so then people were like packing up to leave, and the girl next to me was like, oh, I don't know, what's the next one? I'm like describing it, like Nathan Fillion, Seth Green will probably be here, Felicia Day. She goes, I don't know if I should stay, and all the media people left. It was me and like one other person, and I'm like, you guys just missed out on like something so incredible and so awesome, and but they didn't really know. And see, I've been following it since the beginning, from the Indiegogo. So I had to stay. But yeah, some people just didn't know really what it was. Oh, can I also say one more thing that was crazy that I don't think there was really any press there for either? The first panel of the day, on Thursday, before Hunger Games, there was like no description and nobody knew what it was. It was freaking Bill Murray. He shows up. Nobody knows he's even going to be there. And we're all waiting. We got in early because we wanted to see the Hunger Games panel. And so it was me and Rachel, and we were like waiting, and they're like, okay, it's a director program. Okay, we're gonna start the panel, and then they dim the lights, and they put on a trailer, and it's Bill Murray. We look at each other like, there's no way Bill Murray's here. There's no way. And then what do you know? They like play this crazy music, and he comes out singing, and it's for a new movie, Rock the Casbah. It has like Kate Hudson. I think Bruce Willis is in it. Zooey Deschanel. Like, they weren't there. It was just Bill Murray and the writer, but it was incredible. I mean, that was just such a cool surprise because there was no description or anything, so nobody even knew that he was there. That was so cool.
Was it packed, or was it kind of empty?
No, it was probably like, maybe like, so Hall H, maybe it was like 70% filled because people, the hardcore people for Hunger Games were there because they waited like overnight, but we got in. We didn't even have to wait in a line, really. And then once that was over, then more people started coming in. So it wasn't completely filled.
Okay,
so
Bill Murray's on my list.
Like, what's that?
Bill Murray's on my list.
Yeah, oh, it was great, and nobody knew it was going to be there. It was really cool. Such a cool surprise.
Tara, by the way, one Tara Rod says, that proposal hit Twitter with a vengeance. Everyone loved it. I enjoyed the whole panel coverage. Super exciting.
Oh, good.
All right, so let's hit up some specific things that people probably want to hear about. Some of the big things here as well. So Warner Brothers, as usual, I feel, and I know Jonathan agrees, blew everybody else out of the water pretty much with their presentation. They really ratchet up way above anybody else there.
They really know how to put on a show.
Yeah, they do. Capped by Superman versus Batman. Last year there was a super quick teaser that we got to see, which really excited me. This year there was actually some amazing footage they showed. I think this looks awesome. What I saw, and getting to see all the cast come out and actually answer questions and stuff. I'm really excited. I think Jonathan, you said you were finally actually somewhat excited now about this after seeing that.
Yeah.
That might have been my favorite. Might have been my favorite footage I saw. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The whole audience was chanting, "We love you, Zack Snyder," which is actually quite a feat, given they must be forgetting Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
Or Superman, Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I have some issues with Zack Snyder, but I don't know. Just seeing this stuff, I am excited that. I'm hoping
going to say this. They're going to get my money. They're going to get it. I was not excited by the trailer. The trailer looks boring.
Really?
It looks like it's going to be another dark, non-character based, just brooding story. It doesn't look to me any fun.
But Suicide Squad, guys.
Suicide Squad. I think Suicide Squad looked fun either. They both looked dull to me. They're going to get my money. Don't get me wrong. My $18 is theirs. But I'm not excited about either one.
My question is, with the Batman versus Superman trailer, what the heck is Wonder Woman doing? Seriously, they just threw in there.
Not wearing appropriate clothing.
That was my thing.
No, I like what they do with their costume a lot, actually. They threw in the Amazon filter, I think.
But what's she doing?
We know she's in it. We know that Aquaman's in it. Who else does we know that's been cast? We know that there's at least those other two Justice Leaguers in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. They're going to take my money, but I'm still not overly excited.
Nah, I am. I'm freaking excited, man. That was probably my favorite footage I saw. And I actually like that how part of Man of Steel that I did not like at all, the whole destruction stuff, they actually found a way to actually tie that into making that make sense in this movie, why Batman. And you know what I loved also too, seeing Ben Affleck, so Bruce Wayne, run into the cloud of smoke as everybody else is fleeing for their lives.
Yeah, I like that.
That was cool. That kind of represents that's Batman.
Strangely enough, my favorite shot of the trailer was when he uses the grappling hook and swings away. That just seemed very classic Batman to me. I really enjoyed that. Though I don't know if I like the way the costume looks on him. I love the costume on the mannequin. I don't know if I like the way it looks on Affleck.
It was interesting. Zack Snyder talked about how The Dark Knight Returns was as an inspiration for him in a lot of the source material, but that this was a completely original story, and that story-wise it had nothing.
Sure it was.
Yeah, sure. It's not going to be a panel-for-panel recreation or anything like that. Mm-hmm.
It looks super original.
Yeah.
The fact that his costume looks like it's taken exactly from the book.
And his bat signal's an underwear signal.
It's
the shape of underoos. Rewatch it.
I'll rewatch it and look for underwear.
Yeah, please do.
So here we got some tweets about Superman, Batman. Well, first off, Honky Tonk Buffalo says, "I will defend Sucker Punch to my very last breath. This will be Zack Snyder's Mallrats." Wow, somebody actually really loves Sucker Punch. All right.
I can see that. I think it was a great idea that just didn't get executed as well as it could have.
Yeah, it just needed to be a better movie, and then it would have been good.
It needed to be not one of the worst movies ever. Yeah.
Wow, it wasn't that bad.
Jeff, you're drunk.
No.
Go home, Jeff.
You're the one drinking.
Coke.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in your mug.
I know. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Honky Dog also says, "I think Wonder Woman is fighting Doomsday created with Zod's DNA." Oh, that's all right. That would be interesting.
That's an interesting theory. I like that.
But they don't. She just is thrown in there.
Well, look, they're not going to need to show you anything yet. It's still over a year away.
If anything, Spider-Man 3 taught us that the more characters, the better the movie will be.
I feel like they're cramming a lot of things into Batman and Superman so they can do a lot of standalone films to try and catch up with Marvel. And it might not work. We'll see. I could be wrong. Again, it's gonna make billions of dollars. It doesn't mean it's gonna be good.
Well, thank you for that revelation. Making billions of dollars doesn't mean it's going to be good. Oh, yep, that's very true, actually. Good. All right, so that's Superman, Batman. So the other big, besides Warner Brothers, the other one I really liked a lot was the 20th Century Fox, which was at the tail end of Saturday. So Nicole mentioned the Deadpool one. I didn't even know that was going to be there. But so they showed a pretty good amount of footage from Deadpool. And for me, somebody who has been a big Deadpool fan from the comics, I cannot see how they could have captured Deadpool more perfectly than they did in what they showed.
I think it looks perfect. I love Deadpool. I read his own series. I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
The little teaser was great. They started off in the dark, and you just heard, in a world where the studio would cast Ryan Reynolds in a superhero movie, and of course it was him doing it. It was great.
I love his comment on the Green Lantern costume. He's like, no CGI costumes. A little nod to it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I can't believe though they did looks like such an amazing job with that. It looks awesome. It's one of the funniest panels. Was
Reynolds there?
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the whole cast was there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Who plays Colossus now? Not the guy from the X-Men movies, right?
Colossus was in it, the footage, but I don't know who plays him because we only saw him as Colossus.
I think I read that it's not the guy from the X-Men movies. It's someone different.
They had to find someone with metal skin, so it's very specific.
Another Hollywood typecasting.
I heard that one was sort of the best received out of the entire con.
Everyone stood up, gave it a standing ovation, and then once it was over, they immediately were like, "Play it again!" Like the whole room, play it again, and then Chris Hardwick's like, "Well, I'm not really allowed. Screw it, roll it again." It was really funny.
Yeah, he's like, I don't have any power here, but I do have a microphone.
Yeah.
So.
Did they have a X-Men Apocalypse panel? Did they?
Yeah, that came right after Deadpool. It finished off the 20th Century Fox thing, and I was really looking forward to that because Days of Future Past is one of my favorite things ever. I think that was really cool. I mean, I don't know if they're ever going to be able to equal what they did with Days of Future Past, but I would say the Apocalypse looks like dead on, exactly what it should look like. It looked amazing. You actually got a full view of what he looks like in it. Other costumes like Psylocke are again spot on, how they were in the 80s and 90s. So I'm excited for it. It was also go ahead.
What time period is it set in? How old are they?
It's set in the 80s.
Yeah.
Those are a young Scott Summers and Storm in them, or
exactly? Yeah, it's a young Jean Grey, Scott Summers, Aurora. Yeah.
There was a very awkward exchange between Bryan Singer.
The most awkward thing at all of Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
Hugh Jackman came out and made this really awesome speech about how thank you to the fans, Wolverine made my career and I wouldn't be where I am without it, and I'm looking forward to putting on the costume one last time and blah 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 blah, and then he's going to leave and Bryan Singer's like, no, Hugh, come back, stick around, come back, and it's like, okay, what are they setting up? What are they gonna do? And he's like, there's not enough chairs here for you. You're like, yeah, okay, I'm leaving. No, come back. It's just like, what the hell is he doing? I don't know. I think Bryan Singer was on something.
So wait, what did he do?
He did nothing. He was
sit on my lap. It's cool. There's not enough chairs.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Lawrence was like, sit on my lap, and he sat in her lap. But then he's like, okay, now I'm gonna really go. And it was just weird because Bryan's like, just come back here. And then
Bryan Singer was like, you've been in every X-Men movie, but you're not in this one.
He's got one more Wolverine left, which they've hinted at is Old Man Logan, which is a great story.
Yep.
And then I heard he's hanging it up after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, finally Hugh Jackman's like, okay, my people will call your people, see you later. And he stepped off the stage, but it was such a weird, what is he doing? What is he getting at? Why is...
Yeah.
It sounds like they were leading to something, and Bryan Singer was
never
a
happened.
little...
Yeah.
But besides for that, the panel was cool. I'm excited to see it. By the way, Marsha McHale at the Always Geeky says Colossus will be played by Andre Tricato. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. He'll be starring in Warcraft as well. Thank you, Marsha.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Marsha, we met her.
We met Marsha in person at our Super Geeked Up, finally.
And Alexander Martin. We got
and Brad Fair, yeah.
And that was awesome.
Thank you guys for coming out. It was so great to see them in person.
It was really cool.
Kate says, maybe, to me, this is directed, maybe we can have our date when the new X movie comes out. When does it? Sure, yes, Kate, we can. It comes out next summer sometime.
So
You just get a
he will be
date?
going down to Arkansas.
It's a running joke. It happened, I don't know, a couple months ago, right? Yeah, I kind of got a date live on air, so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Aren't you married?
No, no. What?
I don't know your whole life history. I don't know. I thought you were married. Well, then go on this date. It's time to find love. I met my girlfriend, most major I've ever met, at Comic-Con last year.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Nicole Thomas, star of Wish It Inc. on Synthetic Picture House.
Oh, I love
Met
Wish
her
It
at
Inc.
Comic-Con last year.
She-
You love Wish It Inc.? You know Wish It Inc.?
Wish It Inc. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had them on the show before.
You had them on the show? Cool.
She came to the New Adventures of Peter and Wendy fan meetup. Right, and they fell in love right there on the spot. Hashtag romantic comedy.
She's now watching me and kind of glaring, but in like a super cute way. It's now she has double middle fingers up.
Yeah. One for me, one for me. It's really weird.
She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Keep going.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, cool. Now I have more hope that I can, yes, find Geeky Love too.
Yeah, this date better be good, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Sure.
Nicole and Tanya say they're going to come and film it. So.
We're periscoping it.
Mm-hmm. Cool, it's
Great.
not creepy at all.
Yeah, it's not creepy.
No, not at all. So let's see what else. So at Saturday night we saw the. Now I know it was already leaked online a long time ago, but I didn't watch it. Supergirl. They showed the Supergirl pilot. So it was nice seeing it on the big screen with a bunch of people.
So the whole pilot? How was
Yeah,
it?
the whole
They did not
pilot.
like the trailer.
No, it was the whole pilot.
How was it?
She's awesome. Melissa's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Melissa Benoist is like fantastic. I think she's perfect for the role. They have some also really awesome. I think the guy who plays James Olsen, I think, is great too. They have some great, really cool actors in it. I don't know. It was weird. I feel like they tried to cram like everything in half a season into one episode, and like it was just tons of exposition and like all this stuff you would think would take a while to get to.
The writing looked bad. It looked like they took every trope of every movie and threw it in one episode.
The pacing was really weird.
It was weird. It felt like he said, it felt like it was like 6 episodes that they just chopped up and put into one. And so that's why the pacing was so weird. Because I was like, I'm missing something. There's something else that's supposed to be happening, but I get cut out. So it's hard to like get completely I think emotionally attached because it was just so quick, I think.
I like the actress.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it 3 episodes, but the trailer did not wow me.
It was.
Yeah, I'll keep watching it for sure.
Devil Wears Prada is what it felt like. And
exactly.
Then, yeah, exactly. But this is the weird thing about it is, okay, this is just me, but so it almost feels like they're copying. Okay, I haven't really read her in the comics, but so is it just? I'm trying to figure out why is she doing the exact same thing that Clark Kent did? Like, why does she have to go along the same path? Is it just because that's all she knows, or that's the weird thing? It's like, why can't she do something different? Why does she have to work like at a newspaper? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess technically, what is it actually? Wait, is it a paper or a magazine?
I think it's a paper. But
Okay, well that's really the same then. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go that like I write songs and I write poems, and I think they're different. They're not.
right, yeah, see?
And Jeff, you met a celebrity at Comic.
Yeah, thank you. I'm going to get to that right now. But limited release on Twitter says the pilot was a letdown. It feels like Supergirl will be one of those shows you say just skip the first season. Well, hopefully not. All right. So on Sunday, I saw the Heroes Reborn panel, which I thought was great. I really liked it. Greg Grunberg, who's from the show, moderated. He had awesome energy. He really made it fun. They had the whole cast there pretty much.
Did you watch all the seasons?
I did. And it was interesting. Tim Kring, the creator, came out first, and he talked a little bit before he brought the cast out, but about like people who watched everything the whole time, like thank you so much, so grateful. And he kind of addressed like, and those of you who kind of like stopped along the way and maybe didn't like what we did, like we think you're really gonna like what we're doing now. Like if you liked it at the beginning, you're really gonna dig what we're doing with Heroes Reborn. So please give us another shot. Is kind of what he was saying more or less. And I thought the footage they showed looked pretty cool. Very different, I feel like kind of tone. It's like what they're calling Evos, evolved humans. Like they're all out in the open now, so like they're being hunted basically. So that's kind of the the tenor of this. I think this new version of it.
Like a Sentinel feel, like a Days of Future Past kind of prequel. Almost.
A little bit, yeah. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Looks cool. So Zachary Levi, who I've been a huge fan of since Chuck, who he was Chuck in the series, he's in it, and he actually plays this really like badass guy who's like hunting them. It looks like the evolved humans. So anyway, after the panel was over, for those of you who don't know, so behind the convention center, there's the Hilton Bayfront, and that's actually where all the press happens. Okay, like the press rooms, the press lines, all that stuff. And Jonathan and I shot some stuff in there last year, and for Movie Maniacs. I was just heading there to go use the bathroom, but I saw Zachary Levi get in the escalator in front of me, and I'm like, oh, they must be doing a Heroes Reborn press thing right now, right? Because he headed over right after Hall H. So I'm like, all right, let me just wander up there and see what's happening. Maybe I'll shoot some stuff. So, okay, well, backstory. So Nicole's friend, before Comic-Con started, said, oh, I heard Zachary Levi was on K-Rock in L.A., and he mentioned Super Geeked Up. And we're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why would he know about Super Geeked Up and mention it? But supposedly this happened. So Nicole and I are all excited. Like, we think some, celebrity
We're trying to figure out, maybe it was like they're talking like off-site stuff, like an off-site blog. We're like trying to figure out how that worked out,
Yeah.
Right. So he's a couple of things up in the escalator. So I'm tempted to actually like talk to him and ask him about it, right? But I don't. And then, but then I see him run to the bathroom before the panel. So of course I decided to kind of just be a stalker and hang out outside in the hallway, like checking my phone until he comes out. And then I tackled him. No, I didn't do that.
Stalker.
Tanya, you totally. If it was Jocelyn, you totally would have been even worse.
Yes, I.
Or you would have been a mess and would have fainted.
I'm better at stalking than you are.
Stalk off. Let's stalk.
Wait, how do you stalk better? Like, what are you doing?
Well, I probably stalk less than you because I probably would just go up to them and be like, "Hey, I really enjoy your work. It's so good meeting you." I wouldn't just like hang out with friends outside the bathroom with like, "Oh, I'm just gonna pretend."
I bet Jonathan Robbins is good at stalking. That guy.
No, that guy.
Oh,
I'm terrible at it. I'm too obvious.
Jonathan Robbins, stop stalking me.
Hashtag, oh my god.
JK, hashtag stalk more.
All right, I'll take some lessons from you, Tanya. Anyway, but I actually had a very normal conversation with him when he came out of the bathroom. And I actually did ask him about it because I was curious about Super Geeked Up, and yeah, he didn't mention it at all on the radio. But he was super nice about it, to be honest with you. He was a super nice guy. So that was nice to see. Yeah, so there you go.
He knows about it.
That's true. Now he does know.
Now he's gonna like type it into Google. What is Super Geeked Up?
Well, he asked me. I actually told him what it was, so he knows now.
Yeah. Just unrelated, Jeff. What is that? Is that a burn mark on your wall? What is that?
Yes, I was practicing my superpowers, and I had some, like the Human Torch. I had some mistakes when I first started, and that's what happened. Is that the first time you're noticing? That's been ever since.
No, it's been there. It's been for a long time.
For a long time.
I've never noticed it before.
Yeah, I think your camera's just normally angled.
A lot of times I block it probably because I'm like this. Oh no, it's still very visible. Never mind.
I've never. No, you know what? The camera is normally angled more towards the other wall. I think.
Yeah.
I never noticed those burn marks before. Weird. Okay.
This is very exciting. This is studying live television right here, or web that we're doing.
Sorry. Okay.
I do have a quick question for Shawn and Kyle on Twitter.
These guys.
Those guys. Kirk is wondering, will you guys be doing a blooper or gag reel at the end of season 2?
Yes. At least one.
There is nothing I love more than gag reels, and our cast is so amazing. They're so much fun that even when they screw up, it's just hilarious. We have some amazing stuff coming.
Sometimes it's funnier when we do screw up.
Literally, season 1, we used a lot of the gag reel footage in the show because it just was a funnier moment.
Cool.
By the way, I just saw on Twitter, Kate, before beat Nicole to the punch, asking about, do I have shadows on my wall?
Yeah,
that's why she asked.
Okay, and then Jonathan already made the Human Torch thing. You beat me to it.
Yeah, he already made the Human Torch.
Jonathan Robbins. All right.
He can hear you.
Deepu says, if you don't know she's a stalker, me and Tanya, she's a better stalker than you. Very true.
That's fair.
I don't just play a spy on TV.
Oh, snap.
All right, last thing about Comic-Con. Let's end it with Star Wars.
Star Wars.
So Jonathan and I were lucky enough to get into Hall H. We basically sat through a ton of stuff we didn't give a shit about. A lot of other people gave a shit about, but we just aren't fans of it. And this is the only reason I would ever do this is because it was Star Wars. If it was anything else, I would not have done that, but it was worth it.
And then were you going to say this? About half an hour before the Star Wars panel, security comes up to us and they're like, they're clearing this whole aisle. Something's going to happen up here. No cameras at all are allowed here. If you're not in the media pit, you're screwed. And we're like, uh-oh.
So we had to rush over to what's called the cage, which is usually where the still photographers go and the videographers are where we were. So we're all crammed in there with a million other people trying to get stuff. But we are really close to the stage that way, so that's good. Yeah, and then I don't know, Jonathan, what do you say? I mean, it was definitely worth it. It was awesome, right? I mean, so it starts with JJ and Kathleen Kennedy, who's the head of Lucasfilm now, and Lawrence Kasdan, the writer, and they brought out this really cool thing, right? What did they bring out on stage?
If you watch the when they did that, was it Omaze or I forget which charity thing it was, but one of the big charity things did a once in a lifetime experience to get cast in Star Wars, and they raised a few $1,000,000 for charity. And they showed a video at that time where J.J. Abrams is talking, and kind of like a sort of camel type creature walks behind him. And they were just kind of pointing out or showing for the first time that they're using real puppets and real live action creatures this time around. They're not doing CGI, and so they brought that actual puppet out, and it came out on the stage and it walked right up to like within 10 feet of us, 5 feet of us, and it was actually like fully moving, and it had kind of robotics moving on the outside of it. And they commented, there was a comment that robotics have come a long way, and it made me actually wonder if the whole thing was a robot, but I'm 98% sure that it actually was a human puppet inside. The way it was designed to look like it was designed to kind of hide where the human would be. It's really cool.
It did. It looked awesome. It was interacting with the panelists and stuff. It was cool.
Yeah.
And then they brought out like the younger cast, right? Like heroes and villains on both sides. Which was cool to see. And then
that was neat because I don't think anyone had ever confirmed. When we watched the trailer, there was kind of the implication that John, what's his last name? Is it Boyega?
Boyega, I think.
The Stormtrooper was maybe a good character, and they announced that they were bringing out the heroes, and he was one of them. So I think that was the first official confirmation that he is indeed a good character.
And then they showed, which Honky Donk actually just tweeted, Honky Donk Buffalo, the sizzle reel they ran restored my faith in not only the Star Wars universe but our world in general. All hail JJ hashtag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was online right away after that, but getting to see like that with all the people there and the footage they showed and all the behind the scenes stuff, honestly, I started to tear up. It was just like amazing because Star Wars is my favorite thing of all time. So. That was worth it. Like,
is when Peter Mayhew turns around in the Chewbacca outfit and says, "It's like we're doing it the old way again."
Yeah.
Incredible.
And seeing Harrison
in the audience watching this panel.
Yeah, and seeing Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher get into the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon in the footage was amazing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, those guys came out. That obviously brought the house down. First off, Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill came out. And for me, actually, Luke Skywalker's always been my favorite character, so seeing Mark Hamill was actually probably one of the biggest thrills for me.
He was very entertaining.
He was. And he also, just because a lot of reviewers probably know this, but he's done the voice of the Joker for years, and he's amazing at all the animated stuff. He doesn't get, like, I don't think a lot of people know all the other stuff he's done besides being Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
So we're there, we're right on the end, right? Like, we're kind of basically on the side of the stage, effectively in the wing. And the last chair is empty, but the microphone is not up on the table. It's kind of flopped down over the edge, like they were not using that one. And so I started to think, all right, well, this is it. Like, they brought Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill, and that's who they have here, and that's it, and, blah, blah, blah. And then what Chris Hardwick says, like, oh, by the way, how is Harrison Ford doing? And J.J. Abrams says, well, why don't you ask him yourself? And he comes out, and I just
Typical JJ.
And I'm like, oh my god! And there he was in person, just a few feet from us, walking out, like looking great. You'd never guess that he was in a plane crash.
And the room erupted. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. And we were talking beforehand about how Harrison Ford has a reputation kind of for being crotchety in interviews and stuff often. But you know what? He was awesome on this. Like, he was so like just friendly and answering questions great and like really appreciative of the opportunity he got way back when with the first Star Wars. Like, I was really impressed.
He was doped up on painkiller.
That's Jonathan's theory.
Well, and it can also be that maybe he got that reputation during like press junkets where he gets asked the same question over and over and over again for 8 hours straight in a tiny little room. I mean, like, that's a different forum, right? So maybe he's less grumpy when he's not in that sort of environment.
And they did not do a press conference for this. That was his only appearance, was live for the fans.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say Honky Tonk Buffalo just tweeted, Simon Pegg gets to play in both the Star Wars and Star Trek sandboxes. Is he the luckiest SOB on the planet or what?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That is the answer to that question, yes.
Yeah.
And at Yusuf Zine says, I met Carrie Fisher once at a con, and she did this thing where she blesses you with glitter on your forehead, life made.
I got to do that too. That's so awesome.
All right, well, of course, Jonathan Robbins gets to do everything.
Of course, Jonathan Robbins.
Jonathan Robbins.
Hashtag knock it off, Jonathan.
Hashtag, oh my God, Jonathan Robbins.
It was her live show. She was touring it around, and I think they did an HBO special of it as well. She was kind of like, it was a sort of heretical autobiography. And she comes right up and she sings to you and sprinkles glitter. That's so cool that you got to do that too. That's awesome.
What a lot of people don't know about her, she's one of the #1 ghostwriters in Hollywood.
Yeah, she is.
Mm-hmm.
She fixes scripts all the time. Her name's on all constantly fixing scripts. She's one of the #1 most sought after ghostwriters in Hollywood.
Yep.
Wow. Very
Super cool.
Sorry,
another question? Or?
No, I was just going to comment on the behind the scenes trailer. Even though I wasn't there, when they released it, probably just right after the panel, I was lying in bed because obviously the time change, and watching it, and same deal, like tears just like streaming, being like, this is so beautiful and so what filmmaking should be about it. It's actually creating the world for you to interact in, and I can imagine like as actors in that, like. So much of your job is done for you because it's in a world that you're already there. Like it was awesome. I just remember being like, this is beautiful and amazing.
It was. It really was. And just seeing like the real explosions they were using, like in the footage and stuff, so awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll wrap it up with the way they ended the Star Wars panel, and we got some other games we're gonna play, folks, in just a second. So at the very end, JJ says, like, all right, so we got a special thing for all you guys. So everybody in this room, and again, Hall H seats 6,500 people, you're all going to get to go to a Star Wars concert immediately after this, like right this moment. So basically, everybody except Jonathan and I went to the Star Wars concert because we had to rush like maniacs to get the Super Geeked Up show.
You didn't get to go to the concert?
Not only that, but neither did Kevin Smith, because his panel was right after that.
I felt so bad for Kevin Smith. Actually, Chris Hardwick, who was moderating, made a joke saying, Kevin Smith just texted me saying, hey, can you tell people to stick around for my panel right after you guys? And he's like, no, I'm sorry, man, I can't. They all just left. But people were coming in, so people did that. Kevin Smith, by the way, we went last year. He was awesome, so hilarious. So anyway, so that was a bummer. We didn't get to see it.
I thought you were saying poor Kevin Smith, he wasn't going to get to go to the concert.
Yes, poor Kevin Smith, he didn't get to go to the concert. He had to do his stupid panel at Comic-Con.
Right.
There were all these people posting photos of selfies with Harrison Ford afterwards at the concert. Like, oh my God, that would have been awesome.
Now you're making that up, right?
No, I'm serious. I'm not kidding.
What? He was at the concert?
The selfie sticks with him in the back.
Casts all showed up at it.
Oh, God, don't tell me that, man. I already felt bad enough that we had to miss it. Damn it. They handed out free lightsabers, too, to everybody.
Yeah.
They weren't real lightsabers.
Yeah, no, don't say that, Kyle. I believe they were real.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Had to ruin. Wait, your show is all about imagination and childhood. Now you had to ruin mine. Great.
Yeah, being ruined by reality.
We have real fairies on our show, though.
Yeah,
the fairies are real.
Fairies are real.
And mermaids.
All right. Anyway, that was super cool, except that it's not cool when you're trying to get to your Super Geeked Up show and you have to get through 6,000 people, and you're at the back, and that's not so much fun. But anyway, the panel was amazing. It was well worth it. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much our Comic-Con adventure. One last thing is, I did this last year, so did Jonathan. Assassin's Creed, the video game, if any of you are fans of that out there. Mm-hmm. They do the Assassin's Creed experience at Comic-Con, where they set up a parkour course which I got to run, which is really cool. And they also do, which Jonathan and I did last year, called Leap of Faith. You know, that's an iconic thing in Assassin's Creed. They leap off the building, right, usually into haystacks. Anyway, so they set up this tower, and because Assassin's Creed Syndicate is coming out, and that's set in London, they made it look like Big Ben. And you basically get to jump off this thing onto this huge crash pad, like 25 feet in the air. So I get to do it again, which is awesome because I hate heights, but I do it because it's a huge rush, and I'm just crazy or whatever. And
junkie again,
mm-hmm. Just like Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah. But anyway, Jonathan was kind enough to, the second time I did a video of me. So if you go to supergeekedup.com and you go to the Interact page, right now you can actually see, I posted the video of me doing that. So
Jonathan is a great cinematographer. I like it when he videotapes things.
What isn't Jonathan good at?
I know, right?
He actually is also, because if you watch it, he had this. There's an amazing shot at the end he got, which I can't believe that even happened. So go watch the video and see what happens at the end.
Jonathan will get anything.
But that was awesome. I love doing that, and I love that kind of stuff goes on, all around the con that you can do for free, even if you don't have a badge.
The Assassin's Creed, they had a shaving booth. They gave free shaves.
Oh, they did. I didn't. Were they actually shaving people?
Yeah, because it's like ye old London themed, I guess.
And were they using like the old school?
Like a sweet pod thing that then they give you the plague. That's cool.
Were they using the old school? Kyle, were they using like the old school, razors back in the day?
Like the straight razors?
Yeah. I mean, people still use those, but
They give you the best shape.
I mean, and the barbers had mustaches and bowler hats. It was authentic.
That's cool.
All right, cool. By the way, Deepu on Twitter, Jonathan, you and me says that's true dedication to the show that we skipped out on the concert.
It was true dedication, and you know what? As disappointed as I was to miss it all, I was also equally, in fact, more so thrilled to be able to guest host SGU in San Diego, and it was such a fun time that through the whole drive there, and it was miserable because we were so late. Because where we were in the media cage was probably the farthest possible place from the exit to Hall H, and because they were ushering everyone out and giving them passes, and it was all very security controlled to make sure only people who were in Hall H got to go to the concert, it took us like an hour to get out of Hall H. And we were both so stressed, especially Jeff, and I was just trying to keep my calm so I didn't stress him out about being late. And all that time was miserable, but then the moment we got there and saw the people and started just kind of doing it, I was just so happy to be there. So, I would miss it again for SGU.
Oh, that's nice.
Aww.
This is why we love
Jonathan Robbins.
And on that note, I should probably go because the new Adventures of Peter and Wendy is so awesome, and this is Kyle and Shawn's show, and I'm going to play some games with you on Twitter.
Oh, all right, good.
All right.
Don't sound too disappointed, Kyle. Jeez.
Finally.
Oh yeah, thank you for joining us. Sharing
awesome.
your comic.
Thanks for having me. I'll talk to you online.
Bye, J-Rob.
Bye, Jonathan.
All right, yes, back to Shawn and Kyle. Thank you guys for sitting through the Comic-Con stuff. All right, so we're going to do another game where these guys are going to get to test their superhero metal, what knowledge they know, in just a second. I know Shawn's excited because he thinks he's going to kill everybody else in this game.
Yeah, I'm a hero. I don't kill.
Whoa.
I'll save all of you.
Oh, very nice. That's good. That's good of you.
I'll kill you all. This is great.
Did your girlfriend just roll her eyes at you? Because I feel like that would be a moment that a girlfriend would roll her eyes at you for saying something like that.
Walking away, if that helps.
Yes, she walked away in that exact moment. It was perfect.
All right, so we're going to play Not So Secret Identity in just a minute, but if you're watching on YouTube, we're going to take one last commercial break, so we'll see you back in a second.
Welcome back from commercial break.
Welcome
That was
back.
awesome!
Best commercial ever.
Oh, so really good.
Was that a karate move you were trying to do, Nicole?
Yeah, I was trying.
By the way, we were talking about karate and martial arts. A lot of people on Twitter said they wanted to join in on the fights.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fights?
Well, I did learn how to do a spin kick the other day because my husband's stepdad, he's in Taekwondo, and so he was teaching me some of the kicks that he was learning. So
Oh, you finally realized your dream?
Well, I didn't know. I have not taken a class yet, but he did teach me a couple of the recent kicks that he learned. So.
Awesome. You'll have to demonstrate on video sometime.
Yeah. Well, once I can actually do it.
Now.
No, I don't have enough room.
She's actually in a closet. That's not a joke. She's in her closet when she does the show.
Actually, but I'm not today. But I do have a closet behind me, but I'm somewhere else, actually.
Oh,
But you can't
secret
know.
location,
I love
secret
that you
lair.
bring your black curtain with you.
I do, just in case.
You're
Like,
on
Yeah.
a
I'm in the closet, but not really. You just don't know. You don't know where I am.
All right, here we go. Let's get to Not So Secret Identity. First off, big thanks to Marks and Julie for Genretainment. They had us on our show about a month ago. They challenged us to this game. They made this game up, actually.
Cool.
But they said we could use it because we really liked it.
I failed at it.
Me too.
I rocked at it, though, man.
Yeah, Jeff was good.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
think
my
we each got like 3.
Yeah.
And Jeff got like all of them.
Yeah.
All right, so the teams will be Shawn and Nicole in one team, and then Kyle and Tanya the other team.
Okay.
Right.
You're ready,
Shawn,
Nicole.
I'm gonna be relying on you for this because I am horrible at this game.
So I don't have a team. I have me, and I have you.
I
Copy.
need her backup support.
Same goes for me, Kyle. So
Cool.
yep.
So they've won. I give you the trophy.
Oh. Tony's like, can I have the Buffy one?
Give me the Buffy one. Is there a second place?
The Buffy won because we won second place.
All right, let's do this.
All right, so what I'm going to do is, so we are going to do 2 rounds for each team. So basically, there's about 12 or 13 per round. I'm going to read off the real name of a superhero or supervillain. You need to tell me their superhero or villain name, okay? So for people listening, if I said Bruce Wayne, they would say Batman, okay? And please play along at home, particularly if you're watching live. Tweet in at @SuperGeeked Up, #SGU. See how many you can get.
If you know the answer, tweet to me, and I will answer that.
That's the only way we're getting anything right.
Jeff,
By the way,
what's the time?
What's the time? Let's see.
It was
I don't-
60 seconds. You want to
60
do that?
seconds? You want to do 60? Okay, fine.
Okay.
Timekeeper Show, by the way, tweets in with music. He says, "Where in the house is Carmen Sandiego?" I mean Nicole Wright.
I like that. I love Carmen Sandiego.
I love that show, man.
Me too.
He's the
I really
drug
do.
peddler.
That was like the best computer game ever. Loved it.
I actually never played the game.
The Oregon Trail?
Right.
Oh no, that wasn't so fun. We had to play it like in 5th grade. Yeah, we're not.
Oh, you had
What?
to play
You
computer
had
to
games in
play.
5th grade? I'm
We
so
had
That was the only reason I
sorry.
went to school.
I did not enjoy the game at all. Everyone else liked it, but me. Man,
I hope you got dysentery.
I
White.
probably did. I think I died pretty quick, which is probably why I didn't like it. It's like, this is stupid! And then I was just like, not happy about it. Like an RV situation, like in 5th grade.
All right, here we go. Let's start with Team 1, Shawn and Nicole.
Okay, Nicole?
All right, I've got the clock ready whenever you're ready.
All right, guys, so I'm just going to,
Your own, buddy.
All right.
Tanya, also try to maybe keep track of how many they're getting right, please.
Okay.
Okay.
She's like, nope, I'm going to just pretend they get none right.
I wouldn't do that.
All right, so guys, I'm going to read the name. As soon as you get it right, I'm going to move on to the next one, okay?
Okay.
You can also pass if you're stuck.
Okay.
But I have a feeling Shawn might know all these. So
Sean probably will. I'm going to
Please.
try to help you, though. I'm going to try.
Thank you.
she'll try by saying the wrong answers.
No, if I know the answer, I'll say it.
All right, very good. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Tanya, why don't you go ahead and start?
Yeah. Go.
Selena Kyle.
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Dinah Lance.
Black Canary.
Luke Cage.
Power Man.
Very good. Reed Richards.
Mr. Fantastic.
Scott Summers.
Cyclops.
Raven Darkholme.
Raven.
Her actual name, her superhero name, villain name.
Oh, Mystique.
Yes. Kurt Wagner.
Nightcrawler.
Otto Octavius.
Dr. Octopus.
Kitty Pryde.
Shadowcat. Or Sprite.
John Stewart.
2 points.
What was that one?
John Stewart.
Green Lantern.
Jean Grey.
Marvel Girl. Phoenix.
Yep. Jubilation Lee.
Jubilee. Never had a
Jubilee.
name.
Jervis Tetched.
Sorry, did you get that one?
Yes.
Jubilee.
Mad Hatter.
Yep. That's okay. That's it for that round. You got them all. Good job. That's
What? What? Okay.
Round
Down,
Nicole.
down. Found.
Thank
I
God
knew
you
two
were
of
there.
those. I got Catwoman and Jubilee. I knew those ones.
That's 13, Tanya, I think.
You got all of them. Didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so
you
that's
did.
13. There was 13 in that round, so he got all.
Yeah.
They got all 13.
I'm hoping for 3.
Oh, I'm 1. Really, 1.
Oh man.
Jesus. Please
I'm
let there
really
be
glad,
20 stars.
Shawn, that you were on my team. It's
By the way,
pretty much
very
the
good shot,
Shawn show.
Shawn, that you named both Marvel Girl and Phoenix. Nice job.
Thank you.
He gets extra points for that one, right?
No.
He also got Shadowcat and Sprite.
Yeah, did she actually become a character named Sprite after that?
He was Sprite for
she's
a little
first.
while, yeah, back in the 80s with Claremont.
But she had the same powers?
Same powers, just different costume, yeah.
Oh, okay. Was it like a colorful costume? Like a Sprite?
It was like green and yellow, if I remember correctly. It wasn't anything special.
It's Sprite, like, she goes through with it. It's the same sort of powers,
All
same
right.
idea.
Shadowcat is way cooler, though, name. All right, ready? Okay, so it's, who is it? Kyle and Tanya, and then Nicole will time 60 seconds.
This
Just
is
go
where
ahead
we
and call
can
his team second place.
Just say something ridiculous, no matter what.
Sure.
Awesome.
Okay. You guys ready?
If we don't know the answer, go ridiculous.
All right, there actually are some ones that aren't too bad on this one. Some of them.
Okay.
R2D2.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yes, how'd you get it? Oh, wait, by the way, Alexander Martin says about Shawn and Nicole, that was an onslaught.
That was
Yeah.
Which was a
But
mix of
Professor
Professor
X-
Xavier and Magneto
Yeah.
became Onslaught.
Yes. All right, so yeah. So,
We're going to get slaughtered.
all right, so Nicole say go.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Remy LeBeau,
Gambit.
John Johns,
Martian Manhunter.
Michael John Carter,
Oh,
I don't know. John Carter from Mars.
yeah.
no, all right, Alexei Sistovich,
John Snowden.
Eric Lencher,
Magneto.
yes, Hank Pym,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Giant Man. Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, Stephanie Brown,
Spoiler.
yes, Kara Zor-El,
Computer talk.
No, come on.
think of it, Kara Zor-El,
Supergirl.
yes, Elizabeth Braddock,
I'm a Marvel kid.
Elizabeth Braddock,
Oh, Psylocke.
yes, Norman Osborn,
Green Goblin.
Bruce Banner,
Hulk.
Edward Nygma.
The Riddler.
Yes, good
time.
job, guys. That was the last
Time.
one, actually.
But you got 10.
Yeah, really impressive, guys. Good job.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Dude, way to go.
You have to talk in the second place. Oh, good. Yeah, good.
No, you did great. You did really good. You said you wouldn't know any, and you knew like every single one.
Yeah,
It was better than the
That's a
3.
hard one. That's a hard
I got
one.
Edward Snowden. Yeah, it was good.
Was Chameleon in there? Was that the weird Russian one? Was that Chameleon?
No, the Russian one was Rhino.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's right.
Michael John Carter was Booster Gold, actually.
Yeah.
What?
And
Oh yeah, that guy.
The Rhino.
Okay.
The Rhino's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
all right. Oh, I just realized that was actually supposed to be for Team 1 as well, but that's all right. We'll just do the other ones now. Okay.
Wait, we have more now? Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Well, no. Well, you both have another round. We'll go back to.
Probably wasn't enough.
We'll go back to the first team, though.
Okay.
Oh, a second. I have to get my thing back. One sec. Where did it go? Sorry, I lost my
Tanya.
I lost the spell flash. Okay, I'm back. I'm good.
All right. Okay, so this is... Wait, so this is for Team 1, right? So this is...
Shawn and Nicole again.
Shawn and
Team
Nicole.
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the Shawn show. It's him.
Nicole, don't say that. I need you.
Okay.
Don't lie to her.
I'm the sidekick, not used very much, I guess.
All right, you guys ready?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
All right, Tanya, count it. Go ahead.
And go.
Johnny Storm.
Human Torch.
Oswald Cobblepot.
Penguin.
Emma Frost.
White Queen.
Barbara Gordon.
Batgirl. Oracle.
Aurora Monroe.
Pass.
Matt Murdock.
Daredevil.
Kate Kane.
Batwoman.
Janet Van Dyne.
Wasp.
Very good. Felicia Hardy.
Black Cat.
Peter Rasputin.
Colossus.
Maxwell Dillon.
Pass.
Eobard Thawne.
Mr. Freeze.
Nope. Okay, so I'll go back to the ones you missed since there's still some time. Aurora Monroe.
Sounds so familiar.
Can I say things?
No.
Not yet.
Mocking.
Other one?
And time.
Storm, Electro,
Yeah.
some other guy.
Storm and Electro were two of them. Good job, man.
Read it out loud though. That's the difference.
It's true. I've only read
Yeah.
it. It's really true.
So good job, man. Storm, yes, and Electro is Maxwell Dillon. Eobard Thawne is, if you've watched the Flash series, is either Reverse Flash or Professor Zoom.
Oh,
I should have gotten that.
Jeez, you guys.
So
are
you know what?
good at
Let's
this.
give Tanya. Let's give you guys the other. Nicole, who you're on with Kyle, right?
I'm on with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you guys give you, since you stole two, I'm giving you 2 extra points.
What?
What are you talking about?
If I get to answer their questions when they're done.
Well,
Yeah,
you get a chance to guess at the end too. Then.
Okay.
All right, that's fair then. Let's do that.
Uh-oh.
So wait, how
Okay.
many did they got? What, 9? I
I
think.
got 9, so the total is 22 right now.
And what do you guys? Your total is what? 12.
I did not keep score for myself.
Yeah, Nicole, they had 10, right? And with +2, so they have 12 now.
Yeah, they have 12.
All right, so you guys are still in the running. You can do it.
Okay.
Thanks for saying that surprised voice, Jeff.
Oh,
I
you
mean-
guys are-
I mean, you guys are totally in the running. Obviously, it's so clear.
Sure, yeah, sure.
All right. You guys
All right, but
ready?
try not to leave too many, or Shawn will steal them.
All right, team second place. Let's go.
Let's do this
go.
thing.
Okay. You guys ready?
Uh-huh.
Get set. Go.
Barry Allen,
Flash.
Oliver Queen,
Arrow.
Green Arrow.
Helena Bertinelli,
I know, yeah. You can look at me, but yeah.
No, all right. Jessica Drew.
Spider-Woman.
Yes. Pamela Isley.
Yeah, I know it.
Light bulb.
Tim Drake.
Robin.
Yes, good job. Clint
Nice.
Barton.
Hawkeye.
Yes. Natasha Romanoff.
Black Widow.
Ben Grimm.
The Thing.
Wade Wilson.
Deadpool.
Hank McCoy.
The Beast.
Diana Othemyscira.
Is it Wonder Woman?
Yes. Jonathan Crane.
I'm gonna say Vulture.
No.
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow,
time's
yes.
up.
They got Scarecrow. They got it at the end.
So I think they got 11. Is that right? 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Can I
before
ask the ones they didn't
before you steal any, is it tied right now or what is it? They got 23.
We were 12 plus 11, so what's that?
23.
Yeah. So yeah, we're tied. No,
And
they have 22. We have 23.
all right. So Shawn, can you steal any of those for the win?
Yeah, tell me which ones they were again.
Yeah. So Helena Bertinelli.
Huntress.
Yep.
Okay, now we're tied.
Let's see. Who else did they not get?
Pamela
Yeah.
Isley, which is Poison Ivy.
Yeah, Pamela Isley. They didn't get that one, right? Poison Ivy. All right. So you guys won by 1 point.
Yeah, Nicole!
Oh,
Way to be there.
yeah.
But guys, Kyle and Tanya, you said you guys were not going to get any. Like, dude, you almost won. That was
Yeah, what
awesome.
is that?
That was all Kyle, and my limited knowledge of, 6 superheroes were in that list.
You got Wonder Woman. I was gonna say, if you guys didn't get Wonder Woman.
I agree with Nicole.
So on Twitter, Alexander Martin on Twitter is saying Huntress, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow. Just shouting unanswers.
Yeah,
Good.
Jonathan Crane with Scarecrow.
Timekeeper said Huntress. By the way, Huntress is my favorite, one of my favorite characters ever. So thank you guys for getting that on Twitter. And Shawn, good job.
Oh, and Matt on Twitter, Matt557S, he just sent a link for video for the Star Wars concert that we missed.
Okay, good. We can be even sadder.
So rub it in your face a little bit, thanks.
No, so you guys have so that you can actually enjoy it too.
Oh sure, yeah, that's what Twitter's about.
Twitter and Kyle are not.
We're not on speaking terms right now. No.
No? Oh, that sounds like a sad story.
Sounds made up.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. All right, cool. Excellent job, guys. That was a super close game.
That was fun.
All right, cool. All right, that's going to wrap us up for tonight. Before we go, though, of course, Kyle and Shawn, once again, can you tell people where they can watch New Adventures of Peter and Wendy?
NewPeterWendy.com.
And can I promote one thing?
Yes. You can promote whatever you like, sir.
My first graphic novel from Dark Horse is coming out in August.
Oh my God, wow. That's amazing!
Like Lee, but with LARPing. It's with me and Dan Jolly and art by Marlon Shoup. So it's available for pre-order now. It's LARP, L-A-R-P, stands for Live Action Role Playing. Comes out in August by Dark Horse Comics.
Awesome!
That is awesome.
Congratulations!
Yeah, congrats, man. Cool. Did they have a preview of it at Comic-Con or anything?
Next year. We have a panel next year because we're also working on the second book right now.
Oh, that's sweet.
Amazing.
Congrats.
Thank you.
All right.
If you ever meet Joss Whedon and hang out with him a lot, just tell me and I'll just cry.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm giving him a foot rub right now, so whatever.
I call it footsies. He calls it foot rub. Whatever.
Joss, quiet. We're doing something. It's fine.
Don't stop it.
Oh, that's great.
Well, that could be very true though. I mean, in terms of meeting, because he does Dark Horse as well. That's who Buffy and everything's through. So
he's my idol for sure.
Twist.
Twist. Oh my God, I'm so excited for Twist. That
Me too.
Be a season or a series.
Oh yeah. Okay. I saw the thing.
I saw the thing. Wow.
That's cool. That's cool as Clark.
For having us.
It was so much fun, guys.
You guys are super, and you're geeky, and you're up.
We also have great posture. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Well, 2 out of the 3.
We won't say
not that
one.
Third one. That third one has horrible posture.
Oh no! Damn, we'll never know who it was now.
We'll never know. Thank you, guys. Seriously, it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Aw,
thank you for being on. By the way, Ryan Ward at Lanier on Twitter says, SGU can sometimes be scary when streaming to a 47-inch TV and it freezes up.
Oh my God.
I'm sure it can.
He won't say which one of you is scary.
That's fair.
Right. Well, maybe it's one of you two. How do you know it's not one of you?
Because we're gorgeous.
Yeah. No, it was. I bet it was Jonathan Robbins.
Yes, I agree with that.
Space, man, I would turn that off real quick.
I'd go Amish.
You what? All right. Love you, Jonathan Robbins.
Yeah, we're friends with him, so it's cool.
We are.
All right.
Sound about friendship.
Yeah, it's super disappointing.
So definitely check out
No.
New Adventures of Peter and Wendy. The second season is already out. You can watch 11 or 12, I guess, according to Shawn, whatever episode is out. And definitely in August, check out LARP. That sounds really awesome. I'm actually very excited to hear about that. We're learning about that at the same time you guys are. So, and of course, keep following us on Twitter at SuperGeeked please. Go to our website, supergeekedup.com. Go to the Interact page, comment. We love talking to you guys. You can watch me jump off a building there as well, and all the other good stuff. You can take a Luke Skywalker quiz too. That's what I want to do because Tiny posted that. I want to go do that.
Yeah, I want to do that too.
I want to know what Luke Skywalker everybody is. I know me. I won't tell you my results until everyone else takes it.
Tell us next week.
Yeah.
So we will be back next Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, as always. And thank you guys for joining us. Thanks for everybody watching live. If you're listening to the podcast, watch it on YouTube. Whatever you're doing, we really appreciate it. Or are you doing fairy dust or something? What are you doing there? Yeah. Just doing. Okay. They're saying goodbye and stuff. Okay, I see. They're doing weird things. That's good.
That's the queen wave. That's the hello.
Exactly.
We're doing special effects.
Thank you. We don't really have the budget for that, so I really appreciate you guys doing that for us.
You're welcome.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much to Shawn and Kyle. Thank you everybody for watching. We will see you next week. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. See you later.
Stay geeky.